Hey up everyone, Magpie9901, and in today's video we're going to be doing a quick beginner's guide to joining a multiplayer match within Battlefield 1. It's a very simple process, it's not hard at all, so I'm just going to take you through the basics. It's not a great deal to show you, it is quite easy to do. So once you're in your home screen, you want to go to your multiplayer screen. Now it's going to depend on what kind of match you want to do. Operations can be quite intense and quite drawn out. A match can last a long time. You can be looking at an hour plus for a match within this, so do make sure that you've got enough time to complete it. If you decide to go down that route, it's very simple. You just click operations and then you choose which one you want to do. These are based on the war stories within the single player, so there's the different maps available. You choose the one that you want, so we will choose, let's say we conquer Hell. And then at the bottom you can see you can choose to join a 40 player match or a 64 player match. You simply highlight the one that you want and then you click join, and that is it. The game will do the rest for you. So let's go back. Now let's say you don't have enough time for that and you just want to have a quick blast, so you go to quick match and then you can choose which mode you want to do. You've got conquest, which is where you eliminate troops and hold the flags within the map. You've got domination, which is where you capture and hold the flags. I haven't actually played domination yet, I need to give that a go. You've got rush. Now rush has points on the map that can be triggered by the enemy. Once all of the points have been triggered, your team will then lose. So once they've been triggered, you have to untrigger them or defend them to stop them being triggered. It can get quite intense. It's a pretty good mode, but if you wanted to do that, I'd suggest that you do the operations mode, because operations is a cross between rush and conquest. You kind of get both the best worlds in that, yes, the matches do go on for a long time, but they are well worth it. Team deathmatch, pretty self-explanatory. There's no holding flags or anything like that. You just kill as many of the enemy team as you can. War Pigeon is a new mode for Battlefield games. Basically what you do is you fight your way through the map to retrieve a pigeon. You then use the pigeon to send a message back to your base of operations, and they call in an artillery strike to defeat the enemy. Haven't played this mode. I've heard from most people that it's not really that good. Bit of a gimmick, to be honest, so I haven't bothered with that one myself. But for any of these that you want to try, if you tried Conquest, it would simply just load up a random map for you. You don't get to choose what map you go onto. If you want to choose what map you do, you can go into Server Browser. Now down here on the right hand side you can choose what game mode you want to look for. You simply click and then tick the game mode or game modes that you want to look for, and then on the left hand side it will pull up the ones that are available. Now at the moment I have got Conquest picked, and the thing to remember with picking a server for playing on is that you want to get the lowest ping possible. Now the ping is basically a measure of the speed between your computer and the server that you're connecting to. The shorter that time difference, the better. So the lower the number, the better. In my opinion though, the vast majority, I connect to all of the European servers, and the vast majority of them have a very low ping. I haven't really struggled with getting onto a server and it being a crap speed. One thing to note is though that if you choose Conquest mode from the previous menu, it will simply pick a server for you, and it doesn't always pick the fastest one. It will simply pick the first one that is available, so sometimes you might get a bit of a crap speed, but again, I've never really had anything that's been detrimental to my performance within the game. They've all been still quite of a low speed. But if you click on ping, it will rank them from the quickest to the slowest. So you can see that's got a ping of 17 there, which is absolutely spot on. Also, the amount of players that are within the server, it can hold 64, and it currently has 64 playing, and this number here represents the amount of people that are queuing to get on that server. So if you was to join this server, you would be placed in the queue and you would be in spot number 4. So you basically got to wait for somebody else to leave the server and then you can join. You can get it to list the amount of free slots that are available, so you can get it to always choose a server that has free slots available. I tend to go to the full ones because that is, you know, you don't want to play on a server that's only half full. Or maybe you do, but me personally, I like to be on a full server and you get the full gaming experience then. And that is, no, isn't it? Almost it. You have custom games. Now, I haven't actually gone into this too much up to now, but it picks out custom games that you can play that are set up. And you've got hardcore domination there, hardcore conquest, etc, etc, or you can create your own game. I'm not actually sure how this works. You have to rent a server, I see. So if you wanted to rent a server and create your own custom game, you could do. Not sure what the prices are actually. Let's have a look. £31.49 for 30 days. That's not too bad actually for your own server. That's pretty good. So if you wanted to do that, you could. But personally, you're just better off choosing in the server browser or picking the quick match. And that, folks, is basically choosing a multiplayer game within Battlefield 1. It's quite simple, it's quite easy. The process is handled for you all of the way. Battlefield 1 does a brilliant take on matchmaking you on the servers. As I say, I haven't really ever been put on a server that's been crap or laggy. It's always been a really good experience. So yeah, that's all I've got for you today, folks. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't enjoy it, give it a thumbs down. That is fine. Don't forget to subscribe, and I shall catch you in the next video. Take care.